laugh a little louder in crowded room, so no one hears the cracks in my voice. I say I'm fine like it's nothing new, like loving you was ever a choice. Your name still lives between my breaths, like a secret I never outgrew. I could scream about everything else, but I cry quieter when it's about you. I tell myself I'm stronger now that time has done what it's supposed to do, but every tear knows where to fall when my heart remembers you. I cry quieter when it's about you, like my pain is scared to make a sound. I let the tears slide down in silence, so no one sees me breaking down. If love was loud, I'd be screaming your name, but missing you feels too deep, too true. I can cry for the world, I can cry for the truth, but I cry quieter when it's about you. I folded our memories into my chest, like letters I'll never send. Every almost and what if still hurts like it's happening again. I smile in mirrors I don't believe, where strength like it's something I choose, but my hands still shake when I think of you. So I cry quieter when it's about you. They say love fades if you let it go, but mine learned how to stay. It just learned how to whisper instead of begging you to stay. I cry quieter when it's about you, like my heart's afraid to break in two. I let the ache sit deep inside me, 'cause that's what loving you taught me to do. If tears were words, I'd tell you everything, all the things I never got to say to you. I can cry for the past, I can cry for the truth, but I cry quieter when it's about you. Maybe one day your name won't hurt, maybe I'll say it out loud and breathe, but right now it still feels sacred, like something only my heart should see. I loved you in ways I don't explain, in ways I still don't wanna lose, so I hide my tears in the softest place. Yeah, I cry quieter when it's about you. I cry quieter when it's about you, like love never really said goodbye. I keep my silence gentle and small, so it doesn't shatter what's left inside. If healing comes, I hope it's kind, 'cause my heart still feels brand new. I can cry for the pain, I can cry for the truth, but I cry quieter when it's about you. I'm okay, at least that's what I do, but loving you was never quiet, only the crying is, only the crying is. We were never really something, but never nothing too. Every look that lasted too long made me believe in you. You said maybe someday softly, like it was already true. I built a future out of maybes, and I called it us with you. I read between your silences, heard promises you never said. I held on to every almost like it was something solid instead. I believed in almost us, and every almost touch, almost word. I fell in love with what we could be, not what we were. I waited in the in-between where hope still felt enough. You walked away so easily. I stayed believing in almost us. I watched you love me carefully, like love was something to avoid. I learned your moods, your timing filled the space you left with noise. I told myself you'd choose me if I just stayed long enough. I called waiting patience, I called hurting love. You never promised forever, but I heard it in your eyes. I guess my heart wanted certainty more than it wanted truth this time. I believed in almost us, and every almost day, in all the times you said not now, and I heard one day. I loved you in the gray areas where you gave just enough. You found your way out so easily. I stayed believing in almost us. Maybe I love the idea of you more than the way you really were. Maybe hope was my favorite lie, the prettiest thing that hurt. I don't blame you for walking away. You were honest in your way. You never said you'd stay with me. I just believed you would someday. I believed in almost us, but almost always fades. Almost love still breaks your heart in almost the same ways. I'm learning now to let it go, to stop waiting for enough. You moved on to something real. I'm letting go of almost us. We were never really something, but losing you feels real enough. I gave you my mornings, my nights, every hope I was too scared to say. I built my world around your smile, like you were always gonna stay. I trusted every I'll be here, every promise you never kept. I didn't know how fragile love was until there was nothing left. I stayed when it hurt to breathe, called it patience, called it faith. I held on tighter to the dream while you slowly walked away. I gave you all my love, every piece, every part. I laid my whole life in your hands, and you tried to my heart. I loved you without conditions, without a reason to run. I don't regret the love I gave, I just wish it was enough. I defended you in silence, even when you weren't kind. I made excuses for your distance, so I wouldn't lose my mind. I learned to need a little less, learned how not to ask. I wore my pain like hearts I gave away. I'm learning how to love myself the same way. I gave you all my love, and I still do it again. Because my heart was honest, even when yours couldn't stay. I'm letting go of what we were and everything we could have been. I don't regret the love I gave, I'm just learning how to live again. I gave you all my love. Now I'm taking mine back. I learned your silence like a language. Every pause, every delayed reply. I dressed my pain in pretty words so it wouldn't scare you if I cried. I called it love, I called it patience. When you left me waiting every night, I kept my heart soft in your hands and let you hurt me nicely. I made excuses for your cold, told myself you didn't mean to leave. I lowered every expectation so you could stay comfortably. I let you hurt me nicely with gentle lies and half-truth smiles. You broke my heart so quietly I didn't notice for a while. I said it's fine, I said I'm okay. I learned to ache politely. I didn't scream, I didn't fight. I let you hurt me nicely. I let you hurt me nicely. I shrank my needs to fit your mood. Learned how not to ask for more. I waited like I was optional, standing outside an unlocked door. You touched my hand like it was nothing, then walked away like it was all. I loved you in a careful way that didn't scare you at all. I thought being easy meant being loved. Thought staying quiet meant you'd stay. I mistook your comfort for commitment and called it okay. You hurt me nicely, never raised my voice or cried too loud. I folded when you pulled away, still proud of how I made you proud. I swallowed tears, I swallowed truth. I learned to break politely. I didn't ask you to choose me. I let you hurt me nicely. Maybe love shouldn't feel this careful, like walking glass in bare feet. Maybe I shouldn't have to disappear just to be easy to keep. I loved you in a way that asked for nothing, and somehow there was the cost. I kept you comfortable while I got lost. I let you hurt me nicely, but I won't do that anymore. I won't dress pain up as patience or beg to be adored. I loved you gently, loved you deep, even when you took me lightly. I don't regret the love I gave. I regret I let you hurt me nicely. I was never hard to love. I was just too easy to hurt. into my life so quietly, like moonlight through my room. Every word you said felt safe, like something meant to bloom. I held your hand like it was forever, like mornings always came true. I didn't know how fragile love was, I just knew I loved you. I thought dreams were meant to last, I thought love would stay the same. I didn't know some hearts awaken only to feel the pain. I loved you like a dream, soft, unreal and sweet. I believed in every promise you whispered just to me. I woke up and you were gone, like it was never what it seemed. I don't regret the love I gave. I loved you like a dream. I trusted every smile you gave, every I'm not going anywhere. I built my future on your words like they were always there. I wrapped my heart around the thought that love would never leave. I didn't know that waking up would be the hardest thing for me. They say dreams don't hurt you, that they fade when morning comes, but no one tells you how it breaks when you wake up alone. I loved you like a dream, so beautiful it hurt. I gave you all of me before I knew your love was unsure. You slipped away so silently, like a ghost I couldn't keep. I don't regret the love I gave. I loved you like a dream. Maybe loving you was meant to be, just not forever, not that way. Maybe dreams are only meant to visit and drift away. I'll keep the parts that felt like magic, let the rest slowly fade. But loving you will always be the sweetest ache. I loved you like a dream, and dreams don't say goodbye. They just linger in your heart long after you open your eyes. If loving you was losing you, then that was my price to pay. I don't regret a single moment. I loved you like a dream. I woke up still holding you. I gave you my mornings, my nights, every dream I had a name. I bet myself just to fit inside the love you never claimed. I called your silent space, called your distance free. I kept choosing you every time, even when you stopped choosing me. I thought love meant losing pieces so you could feel complete. I didn't notice I was fading, trying to keep you pleased. I loved you more than me, that's the truth I couldn't see. I set myself on fire just to keep you warm and sweet. I wore your like it was mine. Ignored everyone inside. I don't regret loving you so deeply. I regret I loved you more than me. I defended you in empty rooms, even when you weren't kind. I made excuses for your lies, so I wouldn't lose my mind. I learned to need less, ask less, smile through the disbelief. I called it loyalty and patience, while slowly losing me. They say love should lift you higher, make you feel safe and free. Mine taught me how to disappear, so you wouldn't leave. I loved you more than me. Let your wants outweigh my needs. I stayed when it hurt the most, just to prove my love was real. I pour my heart into your hands, you let it bleed silently. Forgetting myself was. Maybe love isn't meant to hurt this long, or ask you to break for love. I'm learning now to choose my heart, to listen when it speaks. I'm unlearning every version of love that cost me me. I loved you more than me, but I won't do that again. Didn't love you wrong, I just forgot myself along the way. I believed every word you said, like love was always kind. I thought hearts didn't need armor yet. I thought yours would protect mine. I gave you trust without a doubt. I laughed every dream. I didn't know loving you would change the way I see. I thought honesty was enough. I thought forever came that fast. I didn't know some loves are lessons that don't last. I loved you too innocently, with a heart that didn't know how to hide. I gave you everything freely, never thought you'd let it die. I trusted you so easily, believe a love wouldn't bruise me. I don't regret loving you so deeply. I just loved you too innocently. I saw the best in all your flaws, ignored the cracks in your words. I thought patience could fix the silence, thought waiting would be worth the hurt. I smiled through the confusion, called pain growing up. I thought love meant giving more when it already was enough. They say love makes you wiser, teaches you how to be strong. Mine taught me how to cry quietly when something felt with the care I gave to you. I'm growing past the girl who thought love was always true. I loved you too innocently, but I'm not ashamed of that. My heart was pure, my love was real, even if it couldn't last. If loving you left me in pieces, I'll gather them gently, patiently. I'll still believe in love again, just not so innocently. I didn't love you wrong, I just loved you before I knew better. I counted every word you said, like it might mean you'd stay. I bet my heart around your moves, learn how not to get in your way. I gave you all the parts of me that should have stayed untouched. I didn't know love could be heavy, I just knew I loved you too much. I called your distance space to grow, called your silence bad days. I kept choosing hope over truth in 100 quiet ways. I loved you too much, more than you ever knew. Stayed when I was hurting, just to feel close to you. I put your needs before my own, let my heart stay crushed. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret I loved you too much. I regret I loved you too much. I defended you in empty rooms, even when you were wrong. I made excuses for your cold, said this is where I belong. I learned how to ask for nothing, how to smile through the ache. I thought being easy to love was what it would take. They say love should feel like safety, like something strong and kind. Mine felt like walking on glass with you on my mind. I loved you too much, until there was no me. I wrapped my whole world around you, like that's how love should be. I ignored every warning sign, every moment I felt brushed. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret I loved you too much. Maybe loving you wasn't wrong, maybe forgetting myself was. Maybe love shouldn't feel like begging to be chosen back. I'm learning how to love in ways that don't ask me to break. I'm learning how to keep my heart instead of giving it away. I loved you too much, but my heart was true. Loved you in the only way I knew how to love you. If loving you cost me myself, then that was too much to lose. I don't regret loving you, I just won't love like that again. I didn't love you wrong, I just forgot where I ended. put on my lipstick a little too bright. Practice being okay in the mirror tonight. I laughed at your jokes like nothing was wrong, like my heart wasn't breaking all along. You asked how I've been, I said I'm alright. Swallow my tears in the soft yellow light. If you looked any closer, the truth would show. So I smiled so you wouldn't know. I learned how to hide in plain view, how to breathe through the ache, let it go. Some truths are too heavy to hand back to you. So I smile so you wouldn't know. I smile so you wouldn't know how I miss you when you're near, how my heart still says your name every time I disappear. I smile so you wouldn't see what loving you did to me. I'd rather break here on my own than let you feel the weight of what you broke in me. I keep our memories folded inside like old love notes I don't read but can't throw aside. I tell myself it's better this way, pretending I'm stronger with every fake okay. Your eyes still feel like home to me, even though when home's not where I should be. I hold my breath when you get too close, and I smile so you wouldn't know. I could've told you I still care, but silence felt safer somehow. Some love survived by staying unshared. So I smile and I don't tell you now. I smile so you wouldn't know how my nights still end with you, how I replay every word like there's something I can't undo. I smile so you wouldn't see how your goodbye still lives in me. I'd rather bleed where no one looks than let you watch me fall apart in front of you. Maybe one day I'll say your name without my voice breaking in two. Maybe love won't feel like something I'm still trying to survive through. But right now this is how I cope, by hiding tears behind a glow. I loved you more than I let on. That's why I smile so you wouldn't know. I smile so you wouldn't know that I never really moved on, that every fine was just a lie. I learned to lean my heart upon. If loving you means letting go, then this is how I'll let you go. With shaking hands and a quiet smile, so you wouldn't know. I'm still here, just not how I used to be. And if you ever wonder where my truth went, it was hiding behind my smile, so you wouldn't know. The house gets louder when it's late. Every clock reminds me you're not here. I leave the lamp on just in case, like you might still appear. My phone lights up, but it's not you. I pretend I didn't check. I tell myself I'm moving on, but my heart hasn't left. I fold your name into my prayers, even though I know it's wrong. I keep a space beside my pillow where your side used to belong. I still wait for you at night, like the dark might bring you back. I replay every almost we had, every love we couldn't save intact. I say I'm fine Stop hoping you'll knock on my door. Maybe I'll sleep without listening for footsteps I don't hear anymore. But love doesn't leave when you ask it to. It leaves when it's ready inside. And mine still believes in you every night. I still wait for you at night, like love forgot how to let go. I keep your place in my heart, even though you don't know if healing means learning to sleep alone. Then I'm trying with all my might, but until my heart catches up with my mind, I still wait for you at night. Still wait for you at night. The lights are off, but I'm still awake. I wore my heart without a shield, thought being open meant being brave. I gave you every part of me, every promise I couldn't make. I believe love would save us both, that caring more was enough. I didn't know loving you would make me this easy to hurt. I ignored the warning signs, called my fear faith. I thought holding on was strength, not knowing when to walk away. Love was my weakness, I loved you too deep, too true. I stayed when I should've left, just to feel close to you. I broke myself into pieces, trying to keep us alive. Love was my weakness, and you were my favorite lie. I made excuses for your cold, smiled through the lonely nights. I called your distance space, called your silence time. I gave you chances you didn't earn, put your needs before my own. I thought patience would bring you back, but it just left me alone. They say love makes you stronger, teaches you how to grow. Mine taught me how to disappear, so you wouldn't go. Love was my weakness, I let it blind my eyes. I chose your comfort over my pain, believed your half goodbyes. I begged my heart to wait longer when it already knew the truth inside. Love was my weakness, and I paid the price. Maybe loving you wasn't wrong, maybe loving me came too late. Maybe love shouldn't feel like losing just to make someone stay. I'm learning now to set boundaries, to listen when my heart speaks. I'm turning love into my strength, not my weakness. Love was my weakness, but it won't be anymore. I'll love with open eyes and courage, not fear of being ignored. I'll keep the softness in my heart, but protect my peace inside. Love was my weakness, now it's where I rise. I didn't love you wrong, I just forgot to love myself. carved your name into my nights. Try to sleep it off somehow. I tell myself I'm over you, but my heart never learned how. Every song still sounds like us, every street still knows your face. I walk forward in my life, but love stayed in that place. I've said goodbye 1,000 times, but none of them felt true. I let you go with my hands, just not with my heart too. My heart can't let go, even when I say I'm fine. I smile like I'm moving on, but I'm breaking inside. I've tried to erase your name, tried to unfeel what I know. My mind has learned to leave, but my heart can't let go. I see your shadow in the crowd, hear you laugh in every room. I tell myself it's just my mind holding on to what it knew. I don't call, I don't reach out, I don't cross that fragile line, but loving you still lives in me, like it's running out of time. Oh, they say healing comes with distance, that space is how you grow, but distance only taught my heart how much it still won't let go. My heart can't let go of the love I couldn't save. I carry you in quiet ways I'll never give away. I've learned how to breathe alone, learned how to be strong. I know I've moved on in every way, but my heart can't let go. Maybe loving you was never wrong, maybe staying was the cost. Maybe some hearts don't move on, they just learn how to live with loss. I'm learning now to be gentle with the girl I used to be. She loved you with everything, and that still lives in me. My heart can't let go, but I'm teaching it to heal. I'm letting go of the pain, not the love I used to feel. If loving you was a chapter I wasn't ready to close, then I'll take my time turning the page. My heart can't let go. I'll be okay someday, just not tonight. I wake up with your name on my lips, like you never learned to leave. I tell myself today's the day I'll finally breathe. I keep moving through the hours, doing everything I'm supposed to do, but every quiet moment whispers back how much I still miss you. I've been strong for so long now, smiling through the ache, but pretending doesn't heal a heart that never got a break. My heart is tired of missing you, of loving you in silence every night. I'm worn out from holding on to something that won't fade. I've cried all the tears I had to cry, I've tried to let you it still doesn't know how to stop. I've learned how to say I'm okay, like it's just another line. I learned how to sleep alone and still leave the light on. Sometimes I packed away our memories, told myself I'd be alright, but they come back when I'm weakest, when I'm alone at night. They say time makes it easier, that love fades if you wait, but time just taught my heart how to wait quietly. My heart is tired of missing you, of replaying what we used to be, of wondering if you ever think about what's left of me. I'm tired of hoping you'll come back, tired of holding on to ghosts. My heart is tired of missing you, but it still loves you the most. Maybe loving you was never wrong, maybe staying was, maybe my heart just needs permission to finally rest at last. I don't wanna forget you, I just want it not to hurt. I'm tired of carrying love that doesn't know where it belongs. My heart is tired of missing you, but it hasn't learned goodbye. I'm letting go a little more every time I cry. If healing means forgiving myself for loving you this long, then I'll take it slow, be gentle now. My heart has been strong for too long. I still miss you. So tired now. The night gets quiet when you're gone, even the stars feel far away. I tell myself I've moved along, but my heart never got the memo to change. I fold your name into my breaths like it still belongs to me. I try to sleep through the memories, but they keep finding me. I say I'm stronger now, I say I've learned to let go, but every time my phone lights up, I still hope it's you, you know. My heart still waits, even when my mind says no. I walk forward in the daylight, but at night I move too slow. I pretend I'm okay without you, I pretend I'm brave and free, but my heart still waits quietly. I wear new smiles, try new roads, learn how to say your name less. I tell myself this is what healing looks like, but missing you still feels endless. I pack away the things we were, like they don't hurt to see, but love doesn't leave on command, it stays where it wants to be. They say time will fix the cracks, that love fades if you let it, but some hearts don't know how to stop, they just learn how just slower than my heart. I paint my lips like I'm okay, practice being brave in public spaces. I laugh on cue, I know the lines, I memorize the happy faces. You ask me how I've really been, I say I'm good like it's nothing new. If you looked a little closer in my eyes, you'd see I'm breaking over you. I learned to cry without a sound, to fold my hurt where no one sees. Some truths are safer underground, some hearts survive on make-believe. My smile hides everything, every tear I never show. Every night I call your name where no one else will know. I wear my strength like makeup now, so no one sees me breaking. I look okay, I say I'm fine, but my smile hides everything. I keep our pictures face down in drawers, like they might hurt me if they breathe. I tell myself I'm moving on, but love doesn't leave when you believe. I dance around the truth with friends, change the subject when it's you. It's easier to smile than explain how much I still lose. They think I'm strong, they think I heal, they think the past is gone. They don't know how quiet it gets when I'm alone. My smile hides everything, every crack inside my heart, every almost, every goodbye. It tore me apart. I hold it together beautifully, like I was never shaking. I look okay, I say I'm fine, but my smile hides everything. Maybe one day I'll tell the truth, say your name without breaking down. Maybe I won't need this disguise, won't need to hide behind a sound. But right now this is how I cope, by pretending I'm okay. I wear happiness like armor, so my pain can't find its way. My smile hides everything, but it's getting hard to breathe. I'm tired of being strong alone, tired of hiding what I feel underneath. If loving you taught me one thing, it's how deep pretending can go. I look okay, I say I'm fine, but my smile hides everything I don't show. If you ever wonder where my truth went, it's behind my smile. I put on my lipstick a little too bright, practice being okay in the mirror tonight. I laughed at your jokes like nothing was wrong, like my heart wasn't breaking all along. You asked how I've been, I said I'm alright. Swallow my tears in the soft yellow light. If you looked any closer, the truth would show. So I smiled so you wouldn't know. I learned how to hide in plain view, how to breathe through the ache, let it go. Some truths are too heavy to hand back to you, so I smile so you wouldn't know. I smile so you wouldn't know how I miss you when you're near, how keep our memories folded inside like old love notes I don't read but can't throw aside. I tell myself it's better this way, pretending I'm stronger with every fake okay. Your eyes still feel like home to me, even now when home's not where I should be. I hold my breath when you get too close, and I smile so you wouldn't know. I could have told you I still care, but silence felt safer somehow. Some love survived by staying unshared, so I smile and I don't tell you now. I smile so you wouldn't know how my nights still end with you, how I replay every word like there's something I can't undo. I smile so you wouldn't see how your goodbye still lives in me. I'd rather bleed where no one looks than let you watch me fall apart in front of you. Maybe one day I'll say your name without my voice breaking in two. Maybe love won't feel like something I'm still trying to survive through. But right now this is how I cope, by hiding tears behind a glow. I loved you more than I let on. That's why I smiled, so you wouldn't know. I smiled so you wouldn't know that I never really moved on, that every fine was just a lie I learned to lean my heart upon. If loving you means letting go, then this is how I'll let you go, with shaking hands and a quiet smile, so you wouldn't know. I'm still here, just not how I used to be. And if you ever wonder where my truth went, it was hiding behind my smile, so you wouldn't know. I gave you my softest parts, the ones I never show. Every dream, every late night, thought every place my heart could go. I loved you quietly, then all at once, like it was safe, like it was sure. I didn't know that loving you would be the thing I couldn't endure. I stayed when it was heavy, I stayed when it was hard. I kept choosing you while losing who you saw. The way I loved you hurts, it still aches in my chest. I gave you more than I should, I gave you my best. I loved you with open hands, you held me like I was temporary first. I don't regret loving you, but the way I loved you hurts. I defended you in every room, even when you weren't kind. I made excuses for your silence so no one would see you change my mind. I learned how to shrink my needs, how to settle for less than truth. I called it patience, called it love, while slowly breaking into. I thought love meant waiting, I thought pain meant growth. I didn't know love could be bruises you carry the most. The way I loved you hurts like a scar I can't outgrow. I poured myself into your cup until I had nothing left to hold. I loved you past the warning signs, past the nights you put me second first. I don't regret loving you, but the way I loved you hurts. Ooh. love shouldn't feel like proving why you deserve to be heard. I'm learning now to love myself the way I begged you to. I'm unlearning every version of me that thought pain was proof. The way I loved you hurts, but I'm still proud I loved you true. I loved you without conditions, even when you gave me few. If healing means forgiving myself for staying when it burned the worst, then I'll let go of the blame. But the way I loved you hurts. I didn't love you wrong, I just loved you more than me. The room feels colder without you, like love forgot how to stay. I reach for you out of habit, then remember you walked away. Your side of the bed is silent, my phone never lights at night. I tell myself I'm getting better, but emptiness doesn't lie. I gave you all I had to give, every piece, every part. You took the love so easily and left my heart in the dark. You left my heart empty, like nothing was ever there. I poured my whole soul into you, now there's nothing left to share. I smile like I'm okay, but I'm breaking slowly. You took everything I had. You left my heart empty. I walk past places we once were, they still remember us. Every laugh sounds borrowed now, every touch feels rushed. I tried loving someone new, but my heart won't cooperate. It's still stuck in yesterday, still waiting, still too late. They say time fills the spaces, that love fades if you let it, but some goodbyes leave a silence and you never forget. You left my heart empty, with memories in your place. I sleep with the light on, so I don't see your face. I'm strong in front of everyone, but lonely when I'm alone. You took everything I had and left me here alone. Maybe one day I'll feel whole again, learn how to love what remains. Maybe I'll forgive myself for loving you this way. But right now I'm still standing in the space you used to fill, learning how to breathe again without you still. You left my heart empty, but I'm learning how to heal. I'm gathering the pieces slowly, learning what is real. I loved you with everything, and I don't regret a thing. You took my heart with you and left my heart empty. I'm still here, just missing you. wrote your name into my mornings, folded it between my sighs. I learned how to wake up smiling, with tears still in my eyes. The world keeps moving without you, but my heart forgot the start. Everyone says I should be over you, but you still live in my heart. I try to erase the places, try to unlearn every song, but love doesn't disappear just because time moves on. You still live in my heart, in the quiet, in the dark, in every wish I never say, in every fragile part. I let you go with shaking hands, but I never let you leave. I look so strong to everyone, but you still live in me. I wear new smiles, meet new faces, learn how to say I'm okay, but every laugh feels borrowed, every night ends the same way. I don't say your name out loud anymore, I don't play our song apart, but every beat reminds me still, you still live in my heart. They tell me love is a season, that it comes and goes like rain, but some loves turn into memories that never stop feeling the same. You still live in my heart, like a home I can't forget, and all the words I never said, and all the love I haven't spent. I've learned how to carry on, learned how to seem so free. I look okay to everyone, but you still live in me. Maybe one day it won't hurt like this, maybe I'll breathe and not feel you there. Maybe love will find a softer place, and I'll finally be repaired. But right now, you're still a part of me, in every broken star. You were never just a memory, you still live in my heart. You still live in my heart, even though you don't stay. I carry you in quiet ways, I'll never give away. If healing means learning to love again, then I'm trying little by little, but some loves don't fade with time, they just learn how to live inside you. I let you go, but you never really let. I build my days around your name, every thought knew where to go. You were the reason I stayed up late, and the reason I took it slow. I gave you my mornings, my nights, every piece I had to give. I didn't know loving you that hard would forget how else to live. I thought love meant holding tighter, never letting anything fall. I didn't know I was losing myself, trying to be your own. You were my everything, my safe place, my home. I gave you all of me, and now I'm learning to stand alone. I loved you more than I knew how to attention, called your distance timing. I shrank my needs to keep you close, learned how not to ask. I wore my heart like it was nothing, just another fragile mask. They say love should make you stronger, lift you when you fall. Mine taught me how to disappear, so you wouldn't feel it at all. You were my everything, the air I learned to breathe. I wrapped my world around your arms until there was no me. I choose you in a heartbeat, even knowing how it ends. I don't regret loving you, but I lost myself in it. Maybe loving you was never wrong, maybe forgetting me was. Maybe love shouldn't cost your soul, or ask you to break that heart. I'm learning now to take myself back, to love without losing my name. But you'll always be the one who taught me how deep love can ache. You were my everything, and that's why this hurts so much. I gave you my whole heart and forgot I needed one. I'm letting go of who we were, but I'll always remember this. I don't regret loving you. You were my everything. I loved you with my whole life.